Hey guys, welcome to Toribash Replay Showcase, episode 29 with me, Jack Morris from Man on Fire Films, where this week, I know I said I was going to take a week off this week, but I'll explain later. We're going to get straight into the replays with Skull, no not that one, a Kick Frenzy, or J5R12500 as he's probably better off to be known, because otherwise it's going to get confusing. Gotta go into free cam for this replay, because if you go into normal cam it kind of spazzes out into the sky. That's a very cool replay, and I'm especially fond of that decap at the end, so we'll try and get a nice view of that if we can. He kind of pops off Jeff's head there. We'll see if we can get a good shot of this from Jeff cam. It is a little bit difficult to shoot because it's not exactly pop. Oh, it actually looks kind of cool, just rolling away. All right, let's see this from Tori cam. Maybe we can get a good look at what the head pops off like. We'll try and do this frame by frame. And where's the leg? Oh, it's gonna be another magic trick. Yep, another magic trick, and there the head goes. Well, we'll see it one more time. Maybe see the magic trick properly. Who knows? Hang on. Whoop, and it's gone. I love Toribash magic tricks. Anyway, cool replay. So, moving on, if it'll work, this is Superstition by Luminusian. I was going to sing the song there, but I thought better of it. High grav replay by the looks. Turn off my speakers there so you can't hear my Skype. Not a high grav replay, sorry, I'm thinking of the other one. A awesome replay, nonetheless, as is fairly standard. Lovely manipulation of Jeff there without actually breaking anything. Completely flips him over and then wrecks his shit. I think there's also a skeet, which I'm going to try and get on camera. Try and slow it down for you. Let's see if we can get... Alright, around about here. So you get the kick, which gets the sort of demolition of the body. And I think there's a... Yeah, there's a grab... Right, yeah, right... Well, on the right we have a... It is a skeet, because he does throw it, but it's a very close skeet that gets the decap in the end. It looks very, very cool. This is Hatterson Fluid Mechanics. This is a high grav replay, I think. I don't know. There is a high grav replay. I've forgotten which one it is. No, maybe it's not this one. And it's just brutal. You guys know how fond I am of brutality replays, and this is certainly one of them. Yeah, I think this is high gravity. And it's just tearing apart Jeff with your hands, and it is just brutal, and I absolutely love it. I actually made some very vocal noises while looking at the replays for this week's episode. A lot of brutal replays coming up in the show today, and I can't wait to show you guys some of them. Let's see this one more time. I just love that rip. That rip is the highlight of the replay for me. Just hang on. Let's see if we can slow this. We'll slow this one down. So you get the body, and then that rip just looks. I'm trying to hammer. There we go. That just looks so cool. That's a screenshot right there. It's awesome. Very, very cool replay. This is Meow, Back to Business by Sensei Kitten, and we have the arm, and it's a low grav replay by the looks. Oh yeah, that was why I like this replay. It was the decap right at the end. If you check this out, I'll try and angle the camera. It's kind of like a backwards leg kick, which is something that I love to do in my own replays. And I'm always fond of stuff that, as vain as it sounds, I'm always fond of stuff that reminds me of me. So yeah, very nice decap at the end there. And also pretty cool kick. I mean, it's a backwards kick. Very backwards replay in general. It's very, very cool. Moving along. This is Inferno V6 by 8 Vortex 8, or just Vortex. I'm not going to be a dick. And... yeah, karate chop. If I saw that right, that did look like a karate chop. Let's see if... yeah, it's a karate chop on the lower spine that splits him in half. And I think there's something else going on. Forgot to mute my phone because I'm very professional. Let's see that. Oop, God, no, we moved on. I get distracted. We'll see this one from Tori cam, because I think this one might look pretty good from Tori cam. Yeah, definitely looks. You see the karate chop from that angle. And I think if I just hop back into regular cam... So, I'm confused at what happens with the crotch there. I keep missing it. Let's see if I can get a better look at it. Free cam. And, oh, he kind of stomps the crotch into oblivion. Lovely. This is Derp going for the head by Elderob. And, yeah, another very, very nice decap, because decaps are fairly standard. He hugs him to death, which is great, and then backwards kicks to get his head off, throws both the body parts, and then does a lovely flip. I'm not sure if this replay continues. I didn't actually watch it all the way through. Let's see if he's not going to get the head, is he? There's no way. There's no way. Oh, he is. Oh, he is. Oh, I did not watch this replay fully, and throws the head. That's lovely. I'm not sure it continues any further. There's a lot of frames left, but I imagine it's just flipping. I hope not. I'm not going to sit here for 1,500 frames, but I hope that's the extent. I didn't see that head bit at the end. That's awesome. Love the decap too. Let's see it in slow motion. Hugs him to death, and then backwards kicks the head skyward, and then actually flips off to grab it, as we saw in the replay. Very, very nice. This is Power Kicks by Goldmain 11, or The Creeper. Quick replay, awesome replay, nonetheless. It's very, very cool. I mean, I love the brutality of that opener. You know, this replay actually looks very familiar. I have a feeling we may have used this one before. If we have, I'm sorry. I I guess I screwed up. It looks very familiar. Either way, still very, very cool regardless, so enjoy it twice, who knows. Very cool, anyway. Thank you very much for that. Moving along, we have My First Madman by Das Ninja. We get a lot of these, like, my first blah 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 replays, and most of them, they're not really suitable for this show because they're, well, the first time anybody's done it, it's usually not that stylish, but I had to put this in just because of the brutality of that kick. It gets so much damage done, and you can tell this isn't a foot mod because if you look closely here, right there, the foot, not there, that's around here, I think. There's a bit where the foot brushes up, and, there it is. The foot brushes up there, and it's clearly the, sort of lower shin that gets the decap, not the foot. At least I hope so. Maybe I'm an idiot. If we look closely as well, it would have split the crotch. So, lovely Madman. Doesn't look like he was using a mod because the foot touches the lower crotch. And it's stylish, and I love seeing my first replays. I mean, like I said, I watch every replay, so it is always nice to see them, but I can't put every single one in the show. But this one gets an exception because it's a very stylish replay, and a nice little flip at the end. Moving along, we have Potato Cross Counter, very quick replay, and awesome. You have to say that was the one where I made the ooh noise as it happened, because it is a very powerful punch. Very, very powerful punch. Does kind of look like a hand mod because of the dismember there. I'm not sure, but nonetheless, it looks awesome. It's a very free-flowing punch, and I think it's one of those ones that needs Jeff Cam. Oh, yeah, it looks great from Jeff Cam. Boom! And again, boom! And a third time, boom! Very awesome replay. Really made me make that noise when I was watching them through. Okay, oh, I've gone forward and back. This is our last replay for today. This is Surprise Butt Sex, Decap by Pyrox. And yeah, I'm just gonna let this one speak for itself, because it is one of the most stylish replays we've had. Boom! I adore this replay. God damn, it's the setup, it's got style, it's got jazz, and then bang! It's got that stupidly fast punch that just looks awesome. This is another replay that made me make a vocalization when I saw it. It's just so powerful, and I absolutely adore this replay, and I hope you guys will too. There's a lot of showmanship in this replay with the setup and the style, and then that looks great. Looks great from Jeff Camp too, and then we'll have a look at it from Target. Oh hey guy, what's going on? Hey buddy, how's it going? Love it. Absolutely adore this replay. Knew I had to put it in the second I saw it. Let's see from Tori Cam. Let's see if we can get a good close-up on the punch, which we do. Oh, man, that's a good replay, so thanks for that. Anyway, that's going to wrap up the show for today. Now, those of you who listen to our podcast will be aware that we were planning on taking a week off this week because we haven't had a week off since Christmas, so I kind of wanted to take a little bit of time. We decided that we'd make it next week rather than this week because it makes more sense, what with half term, with the schools and my college work and stuff like that. It makes more sense to have a week off next week to get things in order, and I have good news. I can finally talk about that big thing that I was teasing in all the live streams, so expect a video on that next week. That'll probably be the one video we do put out next week, explaining what that big thing that's going to make everything better is. Anyway, that's going to wrap up the show for today. Keep an eye out for later on in the week. If you're a gamer and you enjoy games, which you probably are if you're watching this show, keep an eye out for a video later on in the week that should be to your tastes, and I'm sure you'll enjoy it. I'll probably mention it on tips as well. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed. Please comment, like, subscribe, and favorite. I'm Jack Morris from Man of Fire Films, and I shall see you in 2 weeks, because next week we will take a week off. Goodbye, everyone.